Hey Scorpio, welcome to your February reading. Spirit has a beautiful, simple message for you before we get started is if you are ever wrestling with a question, all you need to do is ask. The only little caveat with that is you need to act like the High Priestess, which is the card that they were showing me. The High Priestess isn't afraid of any answers. The High Priestess isn't, she's not banking on any answers. She's not a betting woman. She is observing. And only when all of the information, we'll use that word loosely because intuitive downloads count as information, especially for a High Priestess. When the truth coalesces, when the truth drops in, she's not revolted, she doesn't push it away, she brings it closer. Don't be hooked on how the answer comes to you. You ask God or universe or the unified field or love or etc. What is the meaning of my existence? Whatever. Ask anything that you want. But then don't judge how the answer comes. And you wait, and you only know the answer when you actually, like, that settles into your body and you know it. Not, is this the answer? Is that a sign? Is this what it means? Is this what it means? Is this what it means? That's not High Priestess, right? That's sit back and take it in. Which, lucky for you, is very scorpionic. So, don't be afraid of being in repose, being in relaxation, being in receptivity while you wait to know the thing that you need to do, right? Don't be afraid to wait to receive the answer and to relax into receiving the answer until you begin to take action. Okay? Okay. And by all means, if you know your answer, then take that action. But if you don't, do the Scorpio thing. Wow, I said do the Scorpio thing and this jumped right out. I'm shuffling it back in for the record. We're gonna pull some cards for you, Scorpio. Oh, so Spirit, loved ones, guides, guardians of those who watch over Scorpio, those who watch over those Scorpionic people tuning into this video, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising, Scorpio in 8th house, dominant people, Plutonian people. Spirit, we want to know what is showing up for their highest good. What do they need to know about this month? Good, bad, ugly, whatever the truth is, Spirit, it helps bring us into greater alignment. And so Scorpio wishes to know, Spirit, what you see for them this month, where you see them standing, what you see around them, what is the climate, what is the energy, what is available this month that you want to share with them for their highest good, Spirit, always helping Scorpio toward ease, abundance, peace, joy, fulfillment. Spirit, anything from the recent past that Scorpio needs to know as it pertains to the present and the unfolding future. We want to know your guidance also for Scorpios as they walk that path. Spirit, what do they need to know? What would you offer them along their way? We want to know what kind of protagonist Scorpio is showing up as in the story of their month, Spirit. What kind of element? What kind of attitude? What kind of character? And finally, Spirit, we would love to know the key. What unlocks the month of February? If we bring awareness to it or take action on it, Spirit, what unlocks February for Scorpio? All right, let's get into it. Perfect. Thank you, Spirit. What Scorpio needs to know in the month of February for their highest good. Always and only for their highest good. Spirit is reminding me that it's Aquarius season. So there's a lot, you're both fixed signs, right? Scorpio and Aquarius, which means that there are some squares happening right now. There's some tension. So it's no wonder that Spirit is talking about if you have questions and you're like, what the hell do I do? If you're feeling tension, which is what squares bring. and a reminder that we need friction to create traction. Okay, Spirit's saying all this before I uncover these cards. Let's look at the cards. Okay, let's get into it. Wow. Woo! Okay, we pulled this. I showed you that I shuffled it back in. I have literally no interest in like fooling anybody about where what these cards are or where they land. But it's pretty interesting and pertinent that it popped up more than once and that is your card. There is the change is here. The change is here. Death is sitting in the position representing the kind of climate, the energy around you, a closing door, the end of a chapter, definitively. Importantly, sitting in the past is the Four of Swords, which is a card of stillness, of reflection. I think some of you are comfortable in your decision to end certain things, or that certain things are coming to an end, whether it's your choice or not. And others of you might be resisting that ending. And of course, these are general readings, right, Scorpio? But it's like I'm kind of hearing there's two camps. And one is, yep, this is how it had to happen. And like I am in the process of making my peace with it. And for others, it's, I don't know, maybe it doesn't have to happen. Maybe I can resist this. Maybe this isn't really what it is. Maybe I'm not really seeing what it really is. That's just what I'm hearing, and I feel like that's part of why Spirit was saying, if you have a question, let's just jump to the future. Two of Swords. We're going to pull a clarifier there in a second. You show up as the Queen of Cups. I asked which protagonist, does Scorpio, is Scorpio showing up as this month? And whatever your gender, queens are creators. They're creators, they are intuitives, they are natural nurturers and community builders, as opposed to kings who are like conquerors and want their name on the building or on the letterhead or in the nameplate or the badge or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Queens are more internal and reflective. And the Queen of Cups, I mean, you're in your element, Scorpio. The Queen of Emotions, the Queen of what goes deeper than emotions, intuition, right? If we think of the chopping waves of the ocean, the emotions crashing or smooth and lovely, depending on the weather, right? All dependent on the weather, all dependent on that climate. But if you plunge deep, deep, deep into the ocean, you won't feel the chop. You will see stillness. You will see a whole world that opens up to you that you would never be able to see if you were trying to look through the top of the chopping waves. You know what I'm saying? That Four of Swords is calling all Scorpios to find that stillness, to take that breath, those breaks, to integrate something that you've either just been through or that you are about to get into, you know what I'm saying, or you are in the midst of. Six of Cups in the present moment. I love to see that. You're coming through as the Queen of Cups. Here's the Six of Cups. There is magic and support and connection all around you, and that is very important right now, to be able to connect with people that you feel you can be yourself around. I want to use the word innocent, but it's not about, oh, I've never done anything wrong. It's more like, or I also want to say pure. But again, pure is not meaning I've done nothing wrong. It's I can be purely myself. I can actually be my whole pure self, which has these shadowy aspects or these, rough edges or whatever it is. And this person loves me for all of me. So is there somebody that maybe you are reconnecting with right now, or that you would like to reconnect with, could see yourself reconnecting with? I feel like some of you are feeling alone, and it would really benefit you to reach out to someone that helps you feel like Six of Cups, that helps you feel, Spirit is saying relief. It's a relief to be around this person because they're not masking. They're not, buttoned up and pretending that nothing's happening or etc. They're whole. That's what I'm hearing. They are a whole person. Okay? Get together with that person. You can share your feelings with them. Because I feel like, again, so many of you are doing it alone, and the Five of Pentacles is sitting in the guidance position saying, ask for help. You do not have to tromp through the snow all by yourself and go through this thing basically in like the hardest possible way that you could. You know, if we look at the Five of Pentacles, they are walking outside of a church that, at least in the time that the tarot was created, wiggly eyebrows, the church, the temple, was a place where you could take sanctuary, where if you were out in the cold and starving, you could knock on the door and be given a warm place to sleep and a good meal. You know what I'm saying? So the symbolism is letting you know that is available for you, but it would be something that you would need to ask for. And sometimes, you know, Scorpio, we can be the kind of people who are like, no, I can do it myself. Fixed sign, right? Like, I can do it myself. No matter how hard it gets, I'm going to make it. Nobody needs to see me sweat. Nobody needs to see me ask for anything. You can do that if you want to. Your free will is everything. We all get the beautiful option to do our life the way we want to. And if the help is out there, if the open hearts are available to take you in and bring you into the warmth of that, I say embrace that. That's one of the gifts on this planet, where a lot of things are really tough and really hard, but it's a beautiful thing that even if we don't know them yet, there are people out here with open hearts and minds that are waiting to invite people in and shelter them. You know what I'm saying? And Spirit's saying that's there for you. So whether it's organizations and institutions or human beings, both I'm hearing. So reach out, look around. Don't assume that you have to figure out all by yourself. That's just what I'm hearing. Let's pull another card for the future. Two of Swords. Spirit, I see that Scorpio has a choice to make, but that they're a little scared, a little unsure, and they don't want to make the wrong decision. It's a big decision. Can you please give us some clarity, Spirit? What is on the other side of bringing their emotions into it, seeing things for what they are? Okay, so there's fear, and then there is, what can I do right now? What can I practically do right now? That is going to do more for you. Some of you need more money, and I see you sitting down and working at something that builds your skills and expands your opportunities. So for some of you, it might be like there's a class you can take, or there's a skill or a hobby that you have that you can monetize. There is something that you can do in the practical, real world to address the anxiety that you have. And so that could look like, oh, I think that we're going to end up moving. Well, if there's nothing else that I can do, even though I'm really scared, I can at least start packing a few things. Do you know what I'm talking about? Take practical pentacle steps, because that's going to make you feel better than just running around inside of your head. Sitting in the position representing a possible outcome, the Ten of Swords, exhaustion. Exhaustion, tapping out, the Nine of Swords, you know, the Two of Swords into the Nine of Swords, culminating in the Ten of Swords of just like, I can't do it, and I'm tapping out, and I'm giving up, and I'm exhausted. We don't have to go there. We don't have to go there. Things are ending and transforming. You are the sign of transformation. You are the one who is able to go through the fire and become the phoenix. So don't fear the fire, okay? I don't need to belabor that. I know I'm talking to Scorpio people. To that point, sitting in the key position, Seven of Wands, fire. Yes, there's a lot coming at you. And yes, you have the higher ground. And yes, you have the skills to beat everything that is coming up against you, as long as you are rooted in the strength of your will, your passion, which comes from the deep, deeper well of your intuition, of your self-trust. Now expand that self-trust to bring in some others so they can help you in your fight, help you in your transformation, okay? That's a next step, because yes, you can do it all on your own, and you totally can. Seven of Wands, you totally can. And bring in some reinforcements, you know, like Gandalf calling the eagles. That's what Spirit is telling me. So for my nerds out there, I'm sending you love, Scorpio. Take care of yourself. We are all in a transformative time, and we need each other now more than ever. Hit me up. Let me know. How are you doing? What's on your mind? What maybe questions or answers this is bringing to you? I hope it's really helpful, Scorpio, and I hope that I see you again very soon. Bye-bye.